It's your boy Chuck. We just got done working out at YMCA. Griffin was talking about the routine, how important it is to have a routine, a structure. You know, we got to keep these things growing. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. So, on a serious note, we're going to talk about you reap what you sow. And with that, I'm going to give you Griffin. He's going to tell you about the results that he's received from the bad seeds that he was sowing before he came to recovery. Go ahead, Griff. Tell us what it was like.
As a result of my drug addiction, I can honestly say, well, first of all, I was in and out of jail, in and out of prison, chronically homeless. No one wanted nothing to do with me. I was just in a deep, dark place, and I really didn't even want to live anymore, but I knew I had a purpose. I knew I had a calling. There was something inside of me. I knew that if I could just survive one more day and make it through my process throughout the day, if I could just make it one more night, I knew that I had a chance. And I kept that fight inside of me. And when I came to Potter House, came to recovery, I ran with that, and I decided, to do what was necessary to make the changes that I needed to make in order to live and to be happy. I think that's everyone's goal, is to be happy, to be at peace, and to be someone that people can rely on. And that's what the program's taught me. So extremely happy to be here. What about you, Chuck?
Ooh, he's a survivor. Did you hear that? He survived. A lot of us don't survive. Us addicts, sometimes we don't never had the chance to tell our story and give back. So we just want to, make this video to inspire someone to get clean today. If Griff can do it, and I say this respectfully, if he can do it, anyone can do it. But however, it got bad. You reap what you sow. As a result of my decision making, getting into the street life, selling a lot of drugs, a lot of people, they wanted what I had. And as a result of that, I got shot, pistol whipped, dragged by a car, OD. And I think, I got to a point where, I didn't want to live. I didn't know how to live with or without the use of drugs. Very miserable place. Father kicked me out of the house. I was living, just to get high, from day in to day out, from being sick, from being well, from being sick, from being well. And I honestly thought that I was going to die like that. I never thought I'd be able to make it out of that mind frame. I thought that would be the death of me, man.
What was the turning point for you?
What was the turning point for me? When I was at my dad's, right? My brother was at the hospital. I found a horse needle. I put over, 2 grams of heroin in this needle, and I attempted to take my life. And I woke up after, injecting, 2 grams of heroin on my body on the concrete floor at my father's. And I remember waking up, and I remember God telling me that I'm not going to let you die, but I'll let you continue to live in this miserable mind frame. And that was more scarier than anything that I ever experienced, because I didn't want to live like that anymore. So I chose that day, and I tried recovery before to give it everything I had. And I seen other people maintain in recovery for a long period of time, and I knew if they could do it, I could do it too. So thank you for answering that question. Good question, Griffin. Now on to the next question. As a result of coming to recovery, the same concept. As a man sows, a man reaps, right? So now we're in recovery. We've been making good decisions, sowing good seeds. What have you been reaping since you came to recovery?
Woo! Well, first of all, life that I never thought that I was deserved, or even that I deserved, or I was even capable of living. But I've been blessed with, I always used to say I didn't have no family. I got my family back and some. My sober support system is huge. I got people I talk to every day on the phone. My phone don't stop, like I'm still in the street sometimes. Just talking to people, man, that want help. And, a lot of them I consider to be family, my brothers. And, God's given me that. He's given me family. He's given me purpose. He's given me, a significant other, a partner that has been nothing but positive for me. He's given me my daughter back in my life. And even though I'm not a full-time dad, I take the time that I can get with her and try to be a positive influence now in her life. And I used to tell Chuck, when I was in sober living, whatever I can do to just be in her life. I know I might not get her back, but if God will
He's
just
coming around too.
yeah, if God will just let
He's
me
coming around.
if God will just let me be
He's moving already.
be
On
in
your
her
behalf.
life. So, and not only that, of course, the materialistic things, nice car, home, that stuff's cool, but it really don't mean nothing. I always thought it meant something. I got, shoes I don't wear. I don't even care. I'm just at peace. I'm content. I'm constantly trying to help people and constantly trying to improve and become a better person. And this recovery's done a lot for me, man. I'm grateful.
You hear that? Recovery's done a lot for him. I got goosebumps, right? Sometimes that keeps us stuck, not being able to be a part of our loved ones' lives due to our bad decision making. But when people come around, this is what I tell them: just focus on getting better. Don't focus on nothing else. If you focus on getting better, your life will eventually, come around, and things will naturally gravitate for the greater good for everyone that's involved.
What's got done for you, Chuck?
For me, there's been a lot. I can't complain. I don't like complainers. It's one of my pet peeves. I like to have an optimistic mind frame. But I got clean, right? And now I have a beautiful family. Not only having a beautiful family, I own Party House Recovery. We've helped, endless amount of people that came through broken just like me, and be able to be a part of their journey and to be able to see them come in hopeless and find some hope and eventually, stand tall again and be able to look, the world in the eyes with some confidence about them has, been my greatest rewards. I've been able to find like this inner peace, that I've never had before. The whole world could be falling apart and I could be at peace with myself because I did the internal work, and it took a lot to get there. A lot of work, a lot of peeling back the onion, healing from past trauma, from recurring trauma. But I did the work. I knew, right? I had to do the work if I ever wanted to be able to receive true freedom one day. I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to, spend a lot of time really connecting with the community and making a difference in the community. If you look at my track record, I was, destroying the community. With the way I was living now, I'm doing something positive, and it takes a lot of work, man. I feel like God gave us a tall order to take care of His children, and when you take care of God's children, He naturally takes care of you. So that's, you reap what you sow. I take care of His children, He takes care of me. And now I have a life that I could never dream of. When I got clean, all I wanted was not to be dope sick, not to be, wanted where I was going to get my next fix. I just wanted to be able to feel normal every day. And being sick every day was going to be, was leading to like this state of mind where I would end up committing suicide. I attempted it a few times. Then I was able to find true peace, man. And I think anyone can achieve anything that we're doing today, but you got to really want it. How bad do you want it? Do you really want it? And that's the question you got to ask yourself. If you want it, like, you'll start meeting with people like Griffin. Hey, Griff, how'd you do it, right? What did you do, right? Can you give me the recipe? I need the steps. Can you write it down for me? Can I call you every day? Like, if you want it, like, there's help out there. If you want it, don't be afraid. Reach out to me or Griff, man. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Thank you, Griff, for being a part of the show. We love you, brother. Keep doing amazing things. I'm looking forward to see what God has in store for you in the next year. Love you, brother.